Alright, tubers. It's been a while now, so I figure I'd get on here and tell you what's been going on. So, this was the letter that destroyed my life. Yep, sure was. So, on 2/3/2006, I was delivered this letter at work from my soon-to-be husband, mistress. So, she wrote, "Dear Brandy, I am writing you this letter because it's not fair that you do not know everything that has happened in the last month and a half. First of all, I want you to know that I do not hate or dislike you in any way. Mike does not want to tell you everything because he does not care for you and does not want to hurt you any further. There is no easy way to tell you what I have to. And I'm a very honest and blunt person. Therefore, I will get to the point and start from the beginning. Mike and I started making out every day at work on December 29th. I know the exact day because I circled it in my calendar. Every day, we would make people cover for us so we could spend time together. He confessed after 2 days that he didn't think he wanted to marry you. On January 14th, he came over to my house after work. We ended up making love in my bed. He came over the next 2 nights, and we made love on those nights as well. On January 17th, he told me that he loved me. This was the night he couldn't come over because you were having cramps, and he thought you might have to take you to the hospital. Granted, him and I were trying to conceive our now daughter. The next night, he came over and we made love again. He told me I had swept him off his feet. This was the day he had moved his things into Beau's house. He told me he wanted to be with me. He also said he felt that way and he haven't felt that way in years. The next day was January 19th, and he came over with a dozen long stem roses to break things off with me. He had a hickey from you and had scratch marks on his back from me. We were trying to make things right. Was I so stupid? He told me that he needed to figure out his life, but that he still loved me. He said that he did not regret one moment that he spent together. We made love one last time, and then he went home to you. I would also like to point out that we never used protection. He also said that making love to me was some of the best he ever had. He also ate me out, which he said he never does. I suppose he told you that I was a mistake, when in fact, that is not the truth. I asked him one day what color your eyes were. He did not know the answer. He does not love you and care for you. He doesn't want to tell you all of this. But I thought it was best that you know. We haven't done anything since that day. I still do love him, and he loves me. He wants more out of his life than what he has. He has hopes and dreams, and he deserves to have them fulfilled. He does love Dylan more than anything on this earth. It is not right for you to hold him over his head, so he will stay with you. Mike is a good father and deserves to be with his son as much as possible. There is nothing you can legally do to keep him from him. Yeah. Okay. I know that you have been together for 6 years. I was with my ex-boyfriend for 5.5 and left him because I am in love with Mike. If you love Mike, you'll let him do what makes him happy. He was more happy in the 3 weeks he was with me than 6 years he had made with you. Trust me, he was fucking her way before that. There is more I could tell you, but I don't want to upset you any more than I already need to. You can hate me, you can come to my work and beat my ass. I won't fight back because I'm better than that. I don't want to go to jail. If you want to go to jail, then just you can beat my ass. I personally don't think it's worth it. If Mike was truly in love with you, like he should be, he wouldn't have given me a second glance. You can't steal someone away that doesn't want to be stolen. He wanted me as much as I wanted him, and it happened. If you love him, you'll let him go. If you two are meant to be together, you'll find each other again. It's not fair for you to be with him if he doesn't fully committed to you and your relationship. You deserve someone to give you their full heart and not fall in love with someone else. I never saw a man cry as much as he did when he left me. There is a cosmic force that brings us together, and he feels it too. Like I said, if you feel the need to retaliate, go ahead. You will end up in jail, and that will be no place for someone to be. If you want to slash my tires, I can always do the same. I know you threatened to do it before. Hell yeah, I did. I was going to beat the fuck out of her. There is no point for violence, especially against cars, since we both have children that we transport in them. Very true. I also think that Mike would be happy if we took that route. Mike doesn't know how to end it with you because he says he has already put you through a lot in the past 6 years. He is also confused and doesn't know what to do to tell you. If you ask me, he will probably agree that every word of this letter is true. He couldn't tell you these things himself. He does miss me and thinks about me every day. I want you to know that I have never went after taking a man before. I am truly sorry this has all happened. If it's better to you to end it now than after you get married, a divorce costs a lot more than a marriage. He does not want you to leave him. He doesn't want you to be the bad guy and leave you. Whether or not Mike and I ever get together again shouldn't matter. You two should not be together. If he was making love to me every night and telling me he was in love with me. Christina. Alright guys, so I should have listened to her at the very get-go. So, we got married on 4/22/2006. She wrote me this, after the fact, but she wrote me this on 2/3/06. So, we had broken up 2 months, and my fucking dumbass, yes, me, my dumbass still went down. They still got married. Still went down the aisle and married him. She forewarned me. I should have listened to Christina at the very get-go. And guess what, guys? Hold on. In 6 days, my ex-husband is walking down that aisle again. So I honestly cannot believe that he was committed to me during our whole marriage. I know he wasn't. I don't have physical proof like in this wonderful letter here. But a woman's instincts, says all. I knew he was not faithful to me. And this woman that he's marrying probably has no fucking clue what the man he was before. If my ex-husband has changed, that would be great, but honestly, I don't think he has. We've been divorced for 5 years, and he's been with her, just as long. So, I don't know if he was already seeing her before that or not. I really don't give a, rat's ass. But this woman has no clue what she's got herself into. He is not but a narcissist. You can talk his way. He can sell ice to Eskimos. He can do whatever he wants because he's learned the system. He knows how to make himself look like her king. But this woman has no fucking clue. If she only knew. They say some people can change. But honestly, I don't think he's one of them. So, I just had to get some shit off my chest because, in 6 days, this woman is doing the same shit I did. Walking down an aisle and saying I do to a man that she does not know. No way in hell she knows him. I feel sorry for you, girl. I think you are great with my children. That's, the only thing I can say that he did. He picked you, which is an amazing woman who is awesome with, minding his kids. But honey, good luck. All right. I'm happy for you if you all can make it work and be better than what him and I was, because honestly, I've never been so happy in my life. I don't have a narcissist for a freaking husband. I can love myself. I can do things for myself. I can be the woman that I had no fucking clue I was. Because I got with him at 18, right out of, living at home, got knocked up within months. And I was stupid as fuck to walk down the aisle. When Christina told me, honey, don't do it. Don't do it. And I did it anyway because I was a scared little girl who didn't know any better. But Teresa, I wish you two the best. Congratulations, 6 days, 4th of July wedding. I'm hearing all about it from the children. Lots of fireworks and shit, which I think is pretty freaking cool. At least he won't forget your guys' wedding date because he could never fucking remember ours, 4th of July wedding. That's a good date. But congratulations, you two. I wish you guys the best. Peace out.